Virgo, hey, it's Jen here. I'm doing a bonus reading for January. Thanks for joining me. Let's get into it. Knight of Swords. So, this is some sort of new communication coming in quickly. It can be a shift in perspective. So, swords are all about our thoughts and our minds. And this night is a very quick moving night. It's air, so think wind. So, something's kind of, okay, now that that came up, you may want to make sure if you have a storm coming through that you make sure everything is secure and like maybe you don't park your car under a tree, like maybe that drops limbs. So that could be for someone just to think about that if you get some high wind warnings. But this is, for some reason, I just feel like a whole snow, all this communication is going to be coming in. But I feel it's positive. You know what? Let's pull over. Yes. I was going to say, I feel like it's positive, but let's just turn over the rest of the cards. Yeah, very positive. So you could hear an announcement about a baby coming. You could all of a sudden decide to move back to your hometown. Um, for me, the Ace of Swords is just getting to what's truly important. Whoops, I dropped something. What is the bottom line? Okay, that's very glary. All right, maybe we just won't have that at all. There. Um, what's the most important thing when you really get down to it? And maybe it's instead of, oh, but you've been on a path to make a certain amount of money, make a certain amount of money, make a certain amount of money. And then all of a sudden, whew, you do a 180 in your thinking. Something makes you realize, no, I don't want to work myself to death to obtain a certain salary or a certain level. I would rather move somewhere where it's a slower pace, where it's a more affordable cost of living, and have a scaled down lifestyle, is what I'm hearing. So it could be because of children with the Six of Cups, but the Six of Cups, it's all about simplicity, having the time to stop and smell the roses, to just enjoy the moment, and not constantly be thinking about what's next, what's next, what's next. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's like that intense, intense drive all of a sudden became like aware of it, like how much you're just like go, 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 go all the time. And so you can change that obviously without making some drastic move or change. It's would just come from your thoughts, right? That's what that Knight of Swords is again, is just shifting your perspective and just saying, I choose not to, I have to get another. I choose not to bring the stress home over the weekend. I choose to turn my computer off. I actually saw this. They had this talk where I work, and um, it was women, and we had one was like the provost, one was the like medical. I can't remember their title, but she worked for the hospital, and they were talking about when the pandemic hit and what that was like. And one of them said, "Oh, I was working 18 hours a day for months on end." I can't remember what she said, but then the other one said, "Nope, at 5:30, that was it. If there was an emergency, they could call me, but I did not look at my email except for between like 8 and 5:30 or something." And she's like a very high executive. And So she created that boundary and said, no, I can't. Like, me being stressed and crazed about this is not going to stop the pandemic. like, um, and that was just really beautiful self care and boundaries and perspective about life. And it doesn't mean she wasn't working really, really hard or she didn't care. And you know what? It was fine. It was just fine. So, maybe there's a perfectionist. Virgos are amazing and they're so good at the details. But perfection is rarely obtained, and it's almost becomes an obsession, or you're constantly moving the goalpost, I'm hearing. And just taking some time. I just see you taking some time, maybe taking a vacation, being in the moment, enjoying those simple pleasures. I love it. Thank you, Virgo. Take care.